Hey YouTube. Today we are going to talk about a topic that I have not yet shared. We are going to go over student loan debt, okay? Student loan debt. So that's our topic today. I'm not going to talk about secret societies. I'm going to get real with you guys, down and dirty, and we're going to get down to business. And we're going to talk about this student loan debt. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and be upfront and honest and pretty much to the point with you guys. When I went to college, I took out a loan and it was for $30,000. Okay. I could not find a job once I got out of college. And so I wasn't able to make payments on my student loan for $30,000. So the interest built up over years. It went into default, and the total sum of the actual student loan is now well over $80,000. Okay. So we're going to talk about this student loan crisis that's been going on. Joe Biden has approved for $20,000 of federal student loans to be waived or taken care of. Okay. So unfortunately, looking at my situation, this is actually a private loan. So I'm not going to see the benefits of taking advantage of my student loan debt being wiped out because it's not a federal loan. A federal loan is something like Sallie Mae, things that you take out at when you're in college. Okay, so I took a private loan with this particular loan company, and from there they were able to charge me really out of this world interest rate. So the interest rate was 10% or something like that. I don't know. It could have been higher than that, but I'm going to tell you within a couple of years of not being able to make payments on it. Now I owe almost 3 times the amount that I even borrowed it from due to the interest rate. Okay. So when you take out a federal loan, the interest rate is really, really low. It's like 2.5 to maybe 4.5. Because I remember I had a federal student loan and I had like maybe, I think $12,000 worth of student loan from the federal. So I had already paid those loans off. And I was left with this loan right here, which has been double, tripling, quadrupling because the interest rate was so high. So there is no regulations on private student loans. So they're able to charge whatever amount of interest rate that they would like. And they're able to, do so without it being against the law. There's no regulation for it. Now, the good thing about having a federal student loan is they can't go over a certain amount. So 4.5 is pretty much the max. So it's really good. It's a good thing. So all the college students that are thinking about going to college right now, do not get a private loan, okay? This is word to the wise because it will haunt you for a long time. I even made a poem about this particular situation that I'm going through when it comes to this student loan. If you're interested, you can take a look at my website. And if you want to support me on helping me, get this student loan down, which has gotten out of control, you can also, donate if you would like to the website. Once you buy an item off my website, there's an option to give a tip. And then however much you want to give in tip, I will be grateful because it's definitely going to go towards this student loan and chopping it down into small, tiny pieces. And so anyways, my website is freedompoetry.myshopify.com. Okay, so freedom, FREEDOM, poetry, POETRY, my Shopify SHOPIFY dot com. So that's freedompoetry.myshopify.com. Okay, so let me get down to business. All right, so at the time that I signed for this student loan, I did not know the interest rate was so high. I thought, okay, $30,000. Once I get a job, when I get out of college, I will be able to pay it off really quickly. You know, it should be a no-brainer, pretty easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It was not that easy. Okay, slowly but surely, when I was not able to pay, this particular loan drove my credit score down to 400 and maybe like 27 points. It was so low. Okay, I couldn't even get an apartment. Okay, I couldn't sign for anything in my name. I couldn't get credit cards, nothing. My credit score was so low because I could not pay this student loan back. And there was no mercy for me. There's no like relief programs for private student loans. You either have it or you don't. If you don't find a job that can pay back the student loans, you will be messed up. So, my current situation is, the student loan is actually a third of what my actual house costs. So the student loan is a third of what my actual house costs. So if I don't make payments on this student loan every month, they can take my house, they can take my car, you name it. Since it's a private loan, they can just take me to court, harass me day and night. We went through several things when it comes to this company right here. Okay, I'm going to tell you, it was several phone calls to my phone and day and night. Just being able to have some type of relief or someone to talk to about would have been great, but I didn't have that. I was finally able to get in contact them and, try to set up a payment plan and get it out of default so I can get my credit score so I could, finally start paying on my house. Get my name on some types of credit cards. So I have, credit cards, things of that nature now. But it took a long, long process of, digging in the trenches because this student loan had gotten out of control. And to this day, I'm just like hoping that no other college students go out there and get these private loans that are out of control and there's no help for you. There's no relief program. So everybody in the federal debt is getting help, but the ones who took the private loans are not able to get these helps. And it's unfortunate because, if had I taken a federal loan, I would have got a break. Well, I mean, I took a federal loan. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, a couple of them that was up to $12,000. I paid them off myself. I didn't even take advantage of the Biden thing where he waived the student loans. But I did get help. I did get help from the government because I served in the military. And so I was able to get some compensation from the military to help me out because I asked for it. And from there, pretty much trying to see what I can do to work out and chop this thing down to where I'm not, I'm basically paying the same amount for my student loan that I pay in my mortgage. Okay, that's because the interest rate is so high. If I would have known at the time that I signed it, I don't know how old I was. I want to say like 18 or 19. I was barely an adult. I mean, I think I just now had turned maybe 18 or 19 and signed and got that mess. And it just pretty much, it just started spiraling out of control. And I don't remember what happened from there, but I just wanted to let, everybody out there know, please be wary of these student loans. You know, read the fine print. Try to get somebody who is older to help you read over the contract, and don't sign anything unless you know what's in the contract. And then also, if you can, just do not get a private loan. Just go for federal. And then from there, what I want to tell my children is, don't get a student loan. See about grants, see about scholarships, and take those only. If you can't use a grant or a scholarship, don't go to school. Just wait, work a couple of hours, build up some savings to pay for your school, but don't take a loan because there's an interest rate on it. So you're not just paying the money back that you borrowed, but you're paying the interest rate as well. And most of the time you're paying more in interest than you are even paying for the loan. And so that's my story. And if you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is Getting Real with Y'all moment.